Greetings, everybody, from 365 Healthy by Choice. We welcome you to our event. We will be speaking about a quantum holistic weight release program. And the definitive word here is weight release, because we want to release the weight. Okay, and we're going to be talking about the root causes of weight imbalances and drilling down to finding out why we've tried so many diets, we've tried so many slimming pills, we've maybe even had surgery, we've tried to starve ourselves, and we just don't seem to get it right with the food. We don't get it right with the stomach. It's always bloated, we always constipated, or we've got diarrhea. And maybe also have a look at our emotions, and have a look at stress, and have a look at our mental approach to things. Normally weight on, there's toxicity in the body, parasites, heavy metals, fat, undigested protein, cholesterol, etc. And, we need to really do a nice root cause assessment, validate risk factors, and then realign the body. We're going to show you how to do this. It's the first time ever we're releasing our quantum weight reducing program. And the most amazing benefit of all of this is the realignment of the body. And I've got some testimonies to show you, and we will move forward from there. So let me move through to I just want to actually load the slides. Just getting it. Hold on a moment. Oh, there we go. Okay, that'll take a few seconds. So what also prompted me is to run this program and to really explore and remove the mysteries around weight, is that so many people come into the practice complaining, Jane, I'm fat and I'm fed up. And I thought to myself, quite a while ago, well, let's resolve this. Let's really get to the bottom of all of this, and let's really have a look and see, what's going on at a cellular level, a tissue level, an organ level, a circulation level, if you like, and then also what's going on mentally, what's going on emotionally, and maybe even spiritually, and come up with conclusive results and evidence, and then work with the testimonies. And when I talk a little bit later about the quantum device that we're using, that's very special, that's very unique, and that's where we do link you up on a week-by-week basis. So I'm gonna show you now what I've prepared to share, and that we've titled this "Fat and Fed Up." And I don't know if any of you picked up the pun about fed up. So if you fed up, you're fed up with food as well. So I thought that was actually quite funny. But here we are. I'm actually a board-certified pharmacist and focusing on natural health. And to this extent, we use quantum, we use holistic health, we use food state nutrients, and I've studied in epigenetics, immunology, nutrigenomics, toxicology, live blood analysis, acupuncture, craniosacral Bach flower remedies, which is emotions, and then we're bringing to you the body reshaping program, which is a 4 to 12 week quantum holistic weight management program, and also specifically designed to assist individuals achieve their ideal weight and their natural body shape. Very unique, tailored specifically to individuals, and it can't be a one for all. So fat and fed up. Are people struggling to lose weight? Exercising and dieting, it's not helping. Tired of dieting, actually. They've tried surgery even. Tried starving. Tried fasting. Lots of misguided guesswork happening. And what the end result is, often you're fatter than before. You weigh way more than when you actually started. And you know what, we're actually more unhappy. So we're going to assist people to make informed choices and uncover the many factors that contribute towards weight. I'm not even speaking today about, unexpected weight loss and anorexia and bulimia, those diseases. We're not even speaking about the very thin people today. We're going to start off and have a look at the larger bodies. So we definitely take your health to heart. We look very compassionately at the situation, because most often it's not even our fault. Most often we're being inappropriately and incorrectly advertised to. When I was young, I was told, and when I read the magazines, sugar gives you go. What is that saying to me? Consume sugar, it's going to give you go. And things like when the very highly heated and hydrogenated plant-based oils were produced onto the market, and you know, they actually got accreditation from the Heart Foundation that these hydrogenated oils were actually good for you. Can you believe it? I think there still is the Heart Foundation anti-cancer emblems on heated hydrogenated margarine. And you know, this is what we grew up on literally cancer-forming trans fats. So what I wanted to say is many people have weight problems, and it's not only entirely their fault. They've been misadvertised, misguided. And not only that, also there's a whole lot of secret food additives, additives that trick the body, like MSG. Creates a false sense of flavor and taste on them, a craving on the mouth, and you eat that entire packet of chips, for example, crisps, and other ones like NutriSweet that are supposedly artificial sugars, and it creates a feeling in the gut like, where's the sugar arriving? It doesn't arrive. Meantime, the body has already secreted certain hormones and enzymes, and this NutriSweet goes and lodges in the brain. And it's amino acid. It eats away the brain for the rest of your life. NutriSweet, aspartame, saccharine, any of those. So those should really be abolished straight away. And on our program, we actually educate people from base one, from the ground level up, and demystify the myths and the untruths regarding health, regarding weight. And establish a love for food again, a love for yourself, a love for your body. And we work with, you'll see a little bit later, we work with blood groups, we work with body forms, we work with genetics, and steer you and guide you into a place that's a place you never knew existed, that you didn't think you could ever get to. So it's really, really, really beautiful. And we remove the guesswork, because this is the biggest problem today. People are guessing. You are expected to believe in something. You spend so much money and so much time invested in a program, and you have to believe that it worked. Unfortunately, with weight, the scale never lies. So you know, that belief very rapidly reduces to unhappiness. More than 70% of people are actually obese. It's terrible. Many people have sitting disease. They sit all day. The blood never moves. They're not getting enough oxygen and good nourishment to the cells. The cells break apart. They die. And then we start getting degenerative disease setting in. And when you're sitting, you're not breathing properly either. So you're getting more acidic because the carbon dioxide remains in your body. So people don't really realize also that losing weight is a conscious choice. It's a decision that you make. And it does require a shift in lifestyle. It does require you to give up some things that you're currently doing to move into a much higher energetic space. And we uncover those for you. We actually validate the risk factors. We rank them. And we say, for the first week, we're going to reduce these risk factors. The second week, these risk factors. The third week and the fourth week. We reassess after 4 weeks. And if we need to, we go into the next 4 weeks, 8-week cycle. And then if we need to, we'll go into the 12-week cycle. We get results instantly. And not only do you lose weight, you also manage your blood pressure. You also manage your blood sugar. You also manage inflammation, autoimmunity, pain. So it's a holistic approach. We can't really take weight and put it out there. So when we've developed what they call metabolic syndrome, which I'll show you about a little bit later, we've got to unravel this. Most of the time people are focusing on food and calories and these diet plans and things like that. We need to throw that out the window. That is literally old paradigm thinking and move into the new paradigm. If you're bringing high vibrational foods into your body, foods that your body will recognize in the food state form, whole foods, you're going to immediately raise your energy levels. You're going to immediately let the immune system flourish. You're going to immediately let the metabolic rate improve and balance and digest the food that you're eating. If we reduce the portions of food, what's on our plate, just even our thinking about food, that food is here to nourish us, okay, we'll get that right. So now's the time to stop focusing on diet and exercise and look for the underlying root cause factors, the blockages that are contributing to us gaining weight. Many, many, many emotions are held in the gut. We look at that. So we have a weight loss challenge. Yes, we do. And most people want to get fit, get strong, get motivated, get over the past and move into the future. And I find this a very, very common thing today. Jane, I'm sick of the old. I need to move into the future. I need to get a grip on myself. I don't want to carry this weight anymore. It's not serving me. It's a ball around my ankle. So we recharge your battery. We change the charge of the body, the cells, etc. And we literally get the body motivated. And you give the body the slightest chance to heal and detoxify, and it will do it for you. Literally does it for you. It wants to. So we want you to get going and get reset. Here is what we call the metabolic syndrome, when everything is in such a downward spiral. So, well, we've got a definition over here as well. Excess fat around the waist, which is very, very dangerous. Abdominal weight is a very dangerous weight. Fat. Increased blood pressure, abnormal cholesterol, triglyceride levels, and high blood sugar. So we were at a rehabilitation center today, actually like a subacute. And we were looking at the various patients that have arrived. There lots of them have had surgery because they're overweight. So the knees have taken a pounding, the hips have taken a pounding, and there's a lot of work to get people balanced. Obviously, not everybody feels the urge right here and now, and it's also sometimes not really a good idea to try and stress somebody out to shift if they're not ready. But those that gravitated towards our assessments, the products that we're using, were the ones that really want to shift. So we start always with those that really want to shift. And quite interestingly enough, there were many that were obese. And we saw all of this, increased weight around the waist deposited depending on their body form and shape. Some people will have the apple body and it gets deposited around the middle of the body. Some people have the pear shape where the weight gets deposited around the hips more so. And we picked it up with our devices, blood pressure problems, cardiovascular, thick blood, arteries blocked, loads of cholesterol, very high triglycerides from fatty diets, over processed diets, etc., and high blood sugar levels, so pancreatic problems. So this is what we look at specifically here with metabolic syndrome. And here are just two things. I'm not going into details now, but we do take into consideration your blood group and your body shape, and also the foods that are specific, that are going to reduce inflammation on this side, and that are going to help you release the weight on the body form side. Very interesting. We also do genetics. So let me show you that. Here's one of our testimonies, and honestly, we've literally, this man has given himself 30, 40, 50, 60 years of quality life. He's upward spiraled his energy levels. He's upward spiraled his mental approach to life, his emotional approach. He's discarded stuff that was blocking him. This is a blocked body. Sluggish lymphatic system, sluggish blood, sluggish everything, no exercise happening here, no energy, yawning, sleeping early at night, to this body here, which has got maximum hours in the day to function, thinks clearly, lives productively. And, this is a perfect example of ultimate health 365. And this is what we're aiming for. And each person is on their own journey. So what's good for one is not always good for another, and what needs to happen with one person is not necessarily what needs to happen with the other person. So we work with you specifically. We take your health to heart, and design specific programs for you. So what do we need to do? What are some of the things you're probably asking yourselves that we need to bring into to get a healthy weight release? Because we're not talking about starvation or anything radical, 14 days on water or anything like that. That's not what our aim is at all. We want sustainable health, and built into that is raised awareness and education and good knowledge. So that when somebody comes to you and says, hey, you're looking amazing, you're shining, there's an effervescence about you, and you find they want more and more people want to be around you and want to ask you what you're doing, you want to give proper answers, and we need to be able to move in a sustainable way, because health needs to be sustainable. We can't do diet after diet, dying, you're dying. We need to live. All right, we need to have living programs. So we need to look at things like, and this is where the education comes in, structured water, whole food salads, some also whole fruits, specifically fruits like grapefruit, apples, pears, kiwi fruit, berries. These are fruits that are not going to upset the parasite pathogen levels of your bodies, but give you sufficient sweetness to balance you without raising the glycemic index and without you eating an overload so that your body doesn't know what to do with the sugar. We will look specifically at the whole grains, those suited to you, to your body type, to your blood group. Portions of food. Very important. We just do not use the word calories. It's forbidden. It's old paradigm. We're talking about the quality of the food, the vibrational content of that food, what the energy that food is giving you from the sun, energy from the sun. We look at specifically at cold pressed oils because these oils contain the enzyme for digestion. Really, really critical. If you're eating heated oil, that margarine I was speaking to, the hydrogenated fats, you will put weight on because the body doesn't know what to do with it. If your body's loaded with cadmium and lead and arsenic and heavy metal mercuries, etc., uranium, plutonium, DDT, Roundup, pesticides, chemicals, you're going to hold weight. Because what the body does, it encapsulates that toxin in a little oil capsule and requires water to hold it in suspension, not dissolving it, in suspension. And only when we wake up the body and we start detoxifying, the body releases all of those toxins. That's when we start recharging the body, resetting the charge around the cell, and the weight is able to be released because the toxins are able to be released. You see, so the inflammation, the weight, will all go together. And we come back and we do a retest, and we see how you've reset yourself. We see how we've closed the risk factor gaps. How we've shifted you from a position of point A to point B. And we really talk about breathing. We talk about bringing loads of oxygen into the body, breathing out the carbon dioxide, all forms of elimination, all detoxifying organs. The role of exercise. I don't think anyone can really do a weight release program without bringing in exercise. We are made to move, but some people are too large to move. They don't want to move. So we charge the battery, we bring the smile on the face, we get the energy back in, and then that body wants to move. So we see it every time. We talk about the importance of sleep, sunshine, grounding. And these are in the weekly educational talks that we bring you in as part of our program. So, introducing officially the 365 Healthy by Choice Quantum Holistic Weight Management Program. Quantum means, like the word holistic, it is in a very holistic space where we're talking about the vibration of the body, the energy of the body, the charging of the body, if you like. And we use quantum devices for that and quantum food state nutrients in the form the body can recognize, allowing the body's innate potential to heal. So scientific, what we're doing, measurable, validated, and where we can track progress. So we accurately identify root causes of obesity. We validate the health risks associated with it, and we rebalance the body. So that you think clearly, live productively, and you reach your ideal shape, This is what we're aiming for. And along with that comes back self-worth, excitement about life, living your purpose. And it's too amazing to see people go through this transformation. It really is a metamorphosis where we set the butterflies free. So here's an option one where we use a quantum device to together with your own unique manual where you're filling in and tracking your progress every week. We do a scan for you. We look at weight release. We look at the blockages. We look at digestion, of course. We look at blood analysis. We look at DNA. We look at the foods that are specific for you. Come up with a nutrition plan. Come up with a detox plan. Come up with a lifestyle plan for you specifically. We also link you up 3 times in that month to our quantum devices in the virtual space. You don't need to come into any of the sensors. In that space, we will link you up to weight release programs that work in the quantum space, feeding you the right energies to detox and to restore the nourishment of the cell, the charge of the cell, and to charge this battery. And all of this is measured at the end. We also give you a box of goodies, and they put into a weight loss box, and inside the box is some products I'll show you, again uniquely chosen specifically for you, and month by month they will probably change, and then you move more onto maintenance, and all in one box where you are living healthily, happily, and abundantly. We will have a weekly group meeting, a webinar where we train on all these things I've talked about. You will also have a 10-minute meeting with your health practitioner coach, and we will give you the month-end progress reports. And as I said to you, if we need to reset for another 4 weeks and bring it up to 8 weeks, we will do that. If we need to reset for 12 weeks, we'll do that. Seldom do we need more than 12 weeks. And, this is really enabling people to not only think clearly and live productively, but reach their ideal weight. And that brings in huge amounts of self-confidence. So this is our option one, which is in Rand terms, 5,500. So you will look on the website and you will see that's with the link that your referral friend gives you, and you will see the prices in dollars, euros, pounds, and you can then book your program. And it really is a course, and we have a special on now for September and October. So you should really, really grab the opportunity now and get into that ideal weight situation. You know, so where living healthily is your habit. And discarding of trivialities, things that used to bother us, discarding of emotions that are no longer serving us. Learn the lesson in the emotion, then we can release it and move on. Release the struggle totally. And then here's option 2, where we use the Q450 quantum device. And this is 3,500 in Rand terms. Also hugely on special. So we will do also, you will get the same manual. You will get a quantum assessment which does less than option A, but we will still address the issues of weight and detoxification and nutrition and detoxification. So you will get the full program. We just, with option 1, we are able to actually balance the body using the Skio Eductor or the QEX. We're able to actually rebalance the body while you're on the device for that hour. All right. So with the Q450, we will do assessment. It's physical. We'll talk about emotions. We'll talk about mental issues, spiritual issues. So you don't miss out at all. We really do want everybody to be able to avail themselves to our service and our products and what we do. And we want you also to be case studies and refer and recommend what we do to other people, because there's no sense in results that don't happen, because results speak. So just to repeat the option A and what you're getting, it's the same. It's just a different device that we're using. Same manual. You're getting your link up for 30 minutes. You're getting your 4 products. You're getting your group meeting once a week. You're getting your 10-minute meeting with your health coach and the month-end progress. And then again, we will assess whether you need another 4 weeks and a further 4 weeks, ending up in 12 weeks. So very nice, very neat, very manageable. It's totally quantum, something new, not happened before. So those of you that have tried this and tried that and everything, you've arrived finally at the right place where we're going to track and we're going to help and guide you. So what's in it for you? Ideal weight, better body shape, getting well, improved health status, quality years added onto your life. That's incredibly important, because no one wants that wake-up call. We follow prevention being better than waiting for when it's too late. So let's not wait for that wake-up call. Let's improve the health status and outlive the age that we thought we were going to leave, kind of thing, but with quality years. It's no use being on 5 medications and living to 100 or more than 100. We want the quality years where we can exercise and really avail ourselves to the abundance of being alive on earth right now. And what goes with it is increased energy, total rejuvenation, using the quantum devices and the food state nutrients, reaching a level you never knew possible, living productively, and reducing the risk of developing these chronic diseases, which cost us money at the end of the day. A hospital stay costs money. Do you know what I mean? And it's not a reset at all. It's a deset, if there's such a word. So here are options of some of the products that we would choose depending on your results, depending what goes into this box. All right. So it'll be about 4 products that go into this box, and we're going to be choosing from a whole lot of options here. A weight loss product. We have a fat go product. We have cell oxygen. We have digestive enzymes. We have iodine. We've got a stress defense shield. If we find the stress levels, the adrenaline levels to be very high, you can start calming the body. That's going to start reducing weight, letting the weight get released. So enzymes, we've got parasite products as well. And also don't forget the liver. We've got to make sure the liver's working properly, metabolizing properly, make sure that we have probiotics. We've got a live microbiome reset, which resets the gut and cleans it and assists with digestion so that we're not having parasites live in the gut, would start boring into the intestinal wall, causing leaky gut. Once we have leaky gut, the wrong contents enter into the bloodstream, and we've got really thick blood, the wrong organisms which circulate, and go and live somewhere where there's no movement, where they can really reproduce. We talk about our gold flaxseed oil, cold pressed, no heat, no light, no air, coming in with enzymes to dissolve all the old fat around the arteries, in the blood, around the organs. And in the cell membrane, very critical. We want everything working in ship-shape condition. You come in, you tune in, and you tune up. And we've got gallbladder flushes, we've got oxygen products as well. So we have a whole host of products that we can actually choose from depending on you and what you need right now. So, put your name on the course, go for it. If you go to the 365 Healthy by Choice website, you will be directed there by the person who referred you. You will then launch into this wonderful weight release program and course. You will come out of it 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks later, far more aware, far more knowledgeable, far more self-confident, with a body that's realigned into a shape you never knew possible. And this is a guarantee. And because you're equipped with knowledge, you can then live sustainably in a healthy way, like the picture I showed you. So it's about a commitment, and it's a chat that you have with yourself. I'm now committing to shifting forward because the old paradigm is not serving me anymore. That's the decision. That's the question you need to ask yourself and answer it. Is what I'm doing serving me or not? Because if it's not, am I ready to shift? Am I ready to embark on a program like this? Do I want to receive the gifts at the end of it? Do I want to receive that happiness and that self-confidence and self-worth and live the purpose abundantly? This is the manual that you're going to get. Speak to the person who referred you and get going today. So this is the message from 365 Healthy by Choice. We really want to bring you, real health, get you really fit, really strong, really motivated, and get over the past and into the future, where we can be the case studies, where we can walk the talk and reach those ultimate health goals, actually over and above weight, because we're going to be looking at this holistically. Okay, so it's more than just weight in a very reductionist way. It's completely holistic, completely quantum. And when we're working in quantum, of course, we're working beyond what the human mind can do. So you are getting a whole, myriad of things reforming and reshaping you. So with that, I would like to just see, if there are any questions, and otherwise, go and have a look on the website. Go and sign up. We're starting. We've got a very special price on at the moment, and join us. We love to have you. We'll see you weekly, and share in the good testimonies going forward. Thank you very much.